Brianna here with Delphi at DXC. Blockchain continues to have a very high profile in the media, and today we're going to explore how to apply that to aerospace and defense. Angus Tyler, an Aerospace and Defense Chief Technologist from EMEA, is joining me today. Welcome, Angus.
Hi, Brianna. Yes, blockchain has many potential uses, but a lot of people are looking at could they use it rather than stopping to think whether they should use it. So we're very keen really to help people better understand blockchain so they can make that could versus should distinction. And to do that, it's really important to demystify blockchain. Essentially, a blockchain is a series of immutable or secure records.
Thanks, Angus. Can you please share a little bit about how the technology works?
Yes, a network of computers holds the blockchain, meaning that any individual computer isn't needed. So any computer can be lost and the chain is still maintained. The records are encrypted and timestamped, and that data then becomes immutable, and it can be grown and developed and added to over time. And that's fundamentally what blockchain offers and why it's so powerful.
Could you please tell us about a specific example where blockchain would be relevant for aerospace and defense clients?
Yes, actually, there are two examples that come to mind. The first, the Civil Aviation Authority requires that parts and planes have records held for them throughout their life. So from the point of manufacture all the way through their operation and through their maintenance. These records are required to be immutable and provide an audit through, as I say, throughout that whole life, which is ideally aligned to blockchain. So that's one sort of example. The other is battlefield operations. If we combine blockchain with a mesh network, the same infrastructure can be used to facilitate both of those. The blockchain can mean that only the right people and the right equipment can sign in, can add to, and can view that chain, which allows data to be spread across the battlefield, to be secure, and allow data-driven decisions to be made in these very difficult situations.
What are some of the benefits and business value clients can receive from blockchain projects?
Fundamentally, it's the immutability and the extensibility of the blockchain that bring the business value. In the case of aerospace and defense and the records we were talking about being held for the Civil Aviation Authority, it democratizes that data and it allows smaller organizations to be able to view, be able to maintain, and essentially compete. This becomes especially important in the latter stages of the life, maybe when the lease has ended on a plane, for example. And of course, the environment being a key factor, there traditionally vast amounts of paper we need to keep these records, and they weren't necessarily in the right place at the right time. So there's a huge value there in this sector for that use case.
What is the best approach for a client to get started on their blockchain journey?
It's really important that blockchain is used to solve business problems. So I'm a strong believer in an innovation workshop or some form of creative engagement where people look at the business problems they need to solve. And then if blockchain is the right solution, we can use blockchain as a part of that.
Angus, what do you think the future holds for blockchain?
I think blockchain has an absolutely secure future. Its combination of providing immutable, secure records that are resilient and can be grown over time uniquely places it in the market. Some people worry about technologies like quantum computing. Personally, I don't see that as a threat, simply because as computers get more powerful over time, the ability to encrypt and decrypt both increase. And that means that the playing field stays level. So I see no threats, just a very strong future as a core component of sort of many solutions in times to come.
Thank you so much for joining us. See you next time on Delphi at DXC.